Well, we had an awesome summer this year in the I Imagine, but there's one story that stands out for me the most. It really made, you know what, lots of times it's kind of like watching grass grow. You can't see it growing, but you have to cut it every week. Well, this summer on the I Imagine, we run into a situation where we were starting to come across the Georgia Strait. We had spent 4 days up in awesome Princess Louisa Inlet, where it's just these 4,000-foot fjords and 18 waterfalls and everything. And we come back and it was kind of quiet and calm that next morning. And we started to head out across the Georgia Strait, and there's like 6 and 8 foot waves. And Rosie just happened to be sitting at the back of the I Imagine, and she said, "Oh my God, we almost lost the Sea-Doo." Because we have a Sea-Doo and the Rosie's rowing shell. And the rowing shell was tied to the Sea-Doo. So if the Sea-Doo was over, so does the rowing shell with these 6 to 8 foot waves. So it was a little bit of a predicament in that the Sea-Doo was halfway on the swim grid and halfway off, caught on a bracket. And so here we are. I said, "Okay, Rosie, listen, here's what you got to do. You got to get the nose of the I Imagine just directly into those waves. And for the first time ever, we've had the I Imagine for 4 years now, and for the first time I put a life jacket on. And I go out, and so the first thing I got to do is I got to take all of the back canvas off, and then I have to lift the rowing shell onto the back of the I Imagine, then grab a bunch of cords to tie it down so the waves don't take it over after I unhook it from the Sea-Doo. And then the next thing I got to do is, okay, now I got to drop the swim grid while we're going through these waves, and it's going up and down like this, and every time it goes up, the swim grid goes down, and I'm like up to my waist in water as it's coming in and out, and the Sea-Doo is going up and down on this bracket, and I'm trying to hold it as I'm pushing the lever to drop the swim grid down even further, so that the Sea-Doo is in the water only enough that I can lift it over the bracket, but not into the ocean. and so this is what I'm doing is get it down. Finally, here's the Sea-Doo. I lift it over. Now I get the swim grid up, and now it's still going up and down like this. Now I got to tie the Sea-Doo down with some ropes. And of course it's not just going straight up and down, it's going straight up and down and over, and I'm saying, "Now Rosie, listen, you got to keep an eye on me, because if I go over, like, you got to come back and get me, you know," and I don't know how long that's going to be. So anyway, we got that all done, and then it took us 2 hours to get across the strait, going at an angle, going straight and whatever, getting across these 6 or 8 foot waves. But anyway, I just got to say that is a testament to the I Am energy, because there was zero fear. There was no anxiety, there was no panic. I was just completely calm through all of that. The only thing that showed me that, was I went a little on the cautious side by putting a life jacket on. That was about it. But anyway, there we have it. That's just one of our boating experiences this summer, I mean.